Coming up tonight on the CBS3 News at 10, a string of burglaries around the Twin Ports. Why one businessman hit says it's no surprise.
And we'll have your full forecast coming up with showers moving in and fog developing across the region. Those details next.
But first, it's Memorial Day, a look at events that took place around our area to honor our fallen heroes.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 10.
Good evening, I'm John Cardinelli, and thanks for joining us. Kristen and Tony have the night off. Today is Memorial Day, the day where we honor those who made the ultimate sacrifice while serving our country. Flags around the country and right here in the Northland are being flown at half-staff today in remembrance. One of the first versions of the national holiday started in 1868. It was called Decoration Day, and it was a day to decorate the graves of those who had served with flowers. Congress declared Memorial Day a national holiday in 1971. Since then, the country has observed the holiday on the last Monday in May. But the COVID-19 pandemic led to many cancellations of in-person Memorial Day ceremonies in both Minnesota and Wisconsin. But a group of Iron Range motorcycle riders decided they still had to honor the fallen in their own unique way. Photojournalist Alex Lydola tagged along for a part of their motorcycle journey earlier today.
Since all of the Memorial Day services have been canceled, we still need to show recognition for all the veterans who served and for all of them who have lost their lives. We're going to take Golf Course Road, so we're going from Keewatin through Hibbing, and we're going to end in Deer River, going through several cemeteries to show our appreciation for the veterans. And it's to observe the fallen who have paid the ultimate sacrifice, their life. We cannot forget about that. Rain or shine, this was going to happen. Approximately 100 bikes and a few cars are also showing up last minute.
First and foremost is fly that flag. You can put on a mask and go hang it outside of your home, but I think, the flag represents just about everything we do.
Hopefully we get back to some normalcy and we start having Memorial Day services again.
I came here to salute the riders, show my appreciation for them. And I speak for every member of the Mid-Range Honor Guard. It's pride. It's every fallen veteran, deserve that, not only the sort of recognition, but that honor. It's something that I and the other members take a lot of pride in.
Some today also honored veterans virtually. Gary New Duluth Veterans Memorial also conducted a ceremony put on the web to honor fallen veterans. Speakers included Mayor Emily Larson and Congressman Pete Stauber, just to name a few. They honored those in our military who gave their lives to protect our country.
These heroes came from every walk of life and every corner of the station, all with one noble goal in mind: to preserve American freedom and justice.
The ceremony honored those military personnel from the far west communities of Duluth who gave the ultimate sacrifice. And down in the Twin Cities today at Fort Snelling National Cemetery, they also held a virtual wreath-laying ceremony. You can see the members of the Fort Snelling Rifle Squad standing by wearing masks. The virtual tribute featured all the dignitaries that are always here for the in-person ceremony, including U.S. Senators Tina Smith and Amy Klobuchar, as well as Governor Tim Walz. John Knapp, the deputy director of the cemetery, addressed how hard the decision was to cancel the in-person ceremony.
The CDC guidelines, we can't have groups of 10 or more people, and we usually get 3,000 to 5,000 people for the ceremony. So it was a difficult decision, but the decision was made. It was made at all the national cemeteries across the United States.
There was also a private wreath-laying ceremony there earlier this morning. Families still invited to come out and pay tribute to their loved ones. They are also invited to leave flowers and other tributes as well. Shifting gears here, let's check in now with meteorologist Caitlin Moffitt. Caitlin, It seems like some showers are moving into the area.
Yeah, and showers and fog, of course. We were looking at that. The sky cam kind of earlier had the lift bridge, like fog was sitting like right over the lift bridge. So we are seeing fog develop as well as showers move into the region kind of all day long today. We've been seeing those shower activities in different areas. So Duluth has honestly remained mostly on the dry side. We aren't getting in on much of that activity. We've seen a few sprinkles here and there, but the Iron Range has seen majority of that shower activity this evening. Earlier this afternoon, northern Wisconsin saw some of that activity, and it's going to continue off and on, very scattered like through much of the evening. Now, we got some hazy skies down here by Canal Park, and like I mentioned, fog is developing across several areas, and you can see here on the visibility, we've got visibility very low over in Aiken, as well as Ashland, Watersmeet, and as well up in Orr. So take it slow out there if you are on the road. It's going to continue into the morning hours as we've got showers continuing as well. Temperatures very mild, though, as of 10:05 this evening. I'll have more details on when to expect more rain showers and what the temperatures are going to be like for Tuesday.
All right. Thank you, Caitlin. Some Twin Ports business owners woke up to their businesses vandalized after a string of burglaries last night. The burglaries happened between Duluth, Hermantown, and Superior, all stores similar in nature. Stores hit included Piedmont Liquor, Super Smoke CBD and Vape Shop in Superior, and Hermantown Corner Store, just to name a few. At this point, the Duluth Police Department says it's unclear at this time whether the burglaries are connected. In total, so far, about less than $1,000 worth of stolen product between the stores. No one is currently in custody. We caught up with the owner of the Hermantown Corner Store. He says he's not surprised by the string of burglaries.
You know, nothing really surprises me anymore, and I think that we look back at this one site. I mean, this site has had armed robberies. It has had the ATM ripped through the window at one point, I mean, years and years ago. So for this site, it doesn't surprise me.
Medved said they do have security footage of the suspect breaking the glass and will be turning it over to police. The investigation is ongoing. If you have any information, you're asked to contact the police. A Duluth man was arrested for 2 counts of arson after authorities say he intentionally set 2 buildings on fire early this morning. The St. Louis County Sheriff's Office responded to the 6400 block of Beckman Road in Ground Lake Township. That's where they found a travel trailer fully engulfed in flames. A mobile home was also on fire. Both structures were a total loss, and damage totaled $15,000. No one was injured as a result of the flames. Authorities later determined the fires were set intentionally. They arrested a 53-year-old man for 2 counts of first-degree arson. He's currently housed at the St. Louis County Jail awaiting official charges. A crash in rural Cass County Sunday afternoon left 1 man injured. According to the Minnesota State Patrol, the crash happened just before 5 o'clock on Highway 371 at mile marker 89 in Shingobi Township. The State Patrol says 57-year-old Gregory Clark of Watertown, Minnesota, was traveling south when he went off the road and hit the guardrail, causing the vehicle to overturn. He was flown to a St. Cloud hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Alcohol is not believed to be a factor. Clark was not wearing a seatbelt. Nurses in Bemidji will be picketing tomorrow, protesting what they call retaliation against some of their staff. According to the Minnesota Nurses Association, the picket comes after a nurse at Sanford Bemidji Medical Center tried arranging alternative housing for healthcare workers to quarantine themselves. The MNA alleges that nurse was then disciplined by Sanford management. The picket is happening at Paul Bunyan Park in Bemidji tomorrow afternoon and evening. We're told no nurses will be leaving their job to attend. Superior's 4th of July parade has now been postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This comes from a post on the Citizens 4th of July Committee website. They also said it's possible the parade could be held at a later date. Any updates will be posted on their website. As a reminder, the 4th of July fireworks will still be held at the Superior Fairgrounds. Still to come on Live Local CBS3, Governor Tim Walz is reaching out to Duluth businesses what he is doing to hear their call. Plus, who the Duluth City Council president is endorsing for the District 7 seat.
And we had a gloomy Memorial Day with high of 71 degrees. Fog is starting to settle in, and those gloomy conditions last through Tuesday. Details coming next.
Get a great deal on the Kubota L-Series tractor. Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota L-Series tractor is the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. for over 10 years. With a powerful Kubota diesel engine and dependable gear or HST transmission, it's ready to take on your toughest projects. Get an L-Series tractor for 0 down and 0% APR for 60 months, plus save up to $1,600.
No one serves you better than Lulich Implement.
The open road, the wind in your hair, the feeling of freedom that drives us to go out and discover. At Chevy, we're committed to getting you there with confidence and peace of mind. If you need a new Chevy, interest-free APR financing for 84 months on many of our most popular models. You may even shop online and take delivery at home where available. And when you do, your Chevy Clean dealers commit to using enhanced vehicle cleaning measures with CDC-approved cleansers, so you can find new roads with confidence.
Call A1 Movers today to schedule a free office relocation estimate. We have all the necessary tools and experience to help streamline your business's change of address. Our friendly, uniformed crew will carefully relocate and protect both your new and existing facility. Whether across the street or around the globe, one call hauls it all. Take the burden off of your staff and put it on ours. Remember, moving is hard. Calling A1 Movers is easy.
Stop by your local Super One Liquor for all your party and gathering needs. With locations throughout the Northland and northern Wisconsin, Super One Liquor has a commitment to delivering outstanding service, variety, and top quality wines and spirits. And don't forget the massive variety of ice-cold beer and beverages, all at the low prices you've grown to expect. Visit superoneliquor.com anytime to view our weekly ads and in-store specials.
So stop by your local Super One Liquor store. Come for the service. Leave with the savings.
Hi, John with Prime Appliance. Well, the third time's a charm, so we're extending our big 6% instant rebate sale on our entire in-stock selection. Get high-end Beko dishwashers in stock at amazing sale prices. Beko's come with a 2-year warranty and is a great performing dishwasher. Starting at just $4.99 plus another 6% off, pick it up and save even more or set up delivery and installation. Financing always available. Prime Appliance in Superior, the best place to buy your appliances. Let us prove it to you.
Tracking some shower activity now across most of the Iron Range and kind of into International Falls. Earlier this evening, I was showing a lot of those cells were producing a lot of lightning. Now, most of that lightning has moved way off into Canada, so we're not looking at anything severe at all. We're just looking at some rain showers. So that's good news, but some areas are getting that much-needed rain, especially those areas across northern Minnesota. Duluth, on the other hand, we're kind of missing out on most of that rain activity. We saw a few drizzles here and there, few light sprinkles north of Duluth, and then northern Wisconsin saw a good chunk of rain this morning, and then we're going to see another round kind of move in on Tuesday as we've got 2 low pressure systems that were kind of sandwiched between. So visibility has been an issue as of this evening with all that moisture kind of moving into the region and those very warm temperatures. We're looking at some patchy fog, which could turn into dense fog overnight. So we've got Orr looking at 3 miles, Big Fork 5-mile visibility, Grand Rapids 7, Aiken very low as well, and Ashland also very low. So keep that in mind as you go into the morning hours, those patchy fog like you can see here on the Skycam. This is down in Canal Park right outside our studio. Very hazy kind of looking out to I-35. Now, like I mentioned, we're going to be sitting in between 2 low pressure systems for much of the day on Tuesday, and these low pressures are moving so slowly. As we kind of sit between the 2, that brings in that chance for scattered showers and a few thunderstorms, more so in the afternoon hours for northern Wisconsin, but temperatures will climb back into those 70s, some low 80s for northern Wisconsin. And then by Wednesday, the low pressure kind of moves up to the north, so we see lingering showers in northern Wisconsin and Ironwood, and then we've got a high pressure sliding into our south. It's just a weak high, but it's enough to kind of bring in some warm air from the south. We'll see a strong enough southwest wind to actually overpower Lake Superior for a change, so we will be warm not only up on the hill, but down by the lake as well. So it'll be a beautiful afternoon Wednesday before a cold front does arrive Thursday morning as it swings across the region. A few showers could be possible, but not very likely with a lot of the dry air that comes in behind it. We'll see mostly sunny skies and temperatures do cool off just a couple of degrees, but still above average in those low 70s and upper 60s. So we take a look at the futurecast here. By tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock, you'll notice northern Minnesota still in on most of that rain shower activity. A few of these cells could be strong enough just to produce heavier downpours at times. But like I mentioned, not everyone's going to see the rain at the same time. We're just seeing very scattered cells developing all afternoon. Same thing like we saw today. And Duluth's not seeing a whole lot of rain. By Tuesday 4, though, you'll notice off to the west, skies will start to clear very slowly west to east, and then we see that higher chance of those severe storms that could produce thunder, some lightning, and even very small hail, just in those cells that come through northern Wisconsin. So Hayward, Ashland, and then once again into Ironwood, very late Tuesday night, all the way through Wednesday morning by 5 o'clock. You'll notice they're still seeing those shower activity. Much calmer, though, as the system kind of starts to dissipate and move off to the east. We've got clearing skies behind that, though, for your Wednesday afternoon. So Wednesday will be much nicer with plenty more sunshine than we've seen today and tomorrow. Looking at the rainfall for the next 24 hours or so, we're looking at another half-inch possible here in Duluth. More so, we're looking at an inch to an inch and a half possible areas east and southeast of Duluth, as that's kind of been hit harder with those rain showers. Tonight, cloudy skies, very mild out there, but pay mind to the patchy fog into the morning hours, of course. Looking at some dense fog possible by tomorrow morning. Temperatures in those mid-50s, and then tomorrow we warm back into those upper 70s, some low 80s, so that will produce a few thunderstorms by the evening hours, more so in northern Wisconsin. So Tuesday will be much like, Tuesday's almost going to be like a splitting image of today. Duluth's going to be in between all those rain showers because for some reason Duluth never gets the rain. It goes kind of around. We see the clouds, and then we've got a very nice 7-day forecast.
Well, we definitely need the rain. I know we've been needing that. And we've been needing these high temperatures. I mean, Wednesday, 79 degrees. I can't remember the last time it's been that
We might hit 80 for the first time.
We might hit 80 for the first time this year, right? That would be?
Yes, we haven't hit 80 yet.
We have not hit 80 yet. Well, I'm really looking forward to that, and hopefully we can hit 80 on Wednesday.
Yes, me too.
All right. Thank you very much, Katie.
You're welcome.
In local political news, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is set to learn about some of the struggles Duluth's business community is facing during this pandemic. Tomorrow afternoon, the governor will hold a call with the Duluth Chamber of Commerce. Afterwards, we expect to learn more about what was discussed and how the governor hopes to help. Look for coverage tomorrow, starting on 5 at the CBS3 News at 5. St. Louis County board members will be voting on whether or not refugees will be allowed to resettle within the county during tomorrow's scheduled meeting. The resolution was originally talked about during a meeting back in January. Board members voted to table it until tomorrow. The resolution stems from an executive order issued by President Donald Trump back in September. The order requires state and county governments to provide written consent to allow for the resettlement of refugees within their borders. The resolution would go into effect on June 1st. Tomorrow's meeting will take place at the Government Services Center in Virginia, starting at 9:30 a.m. Duluth City Council President Gary Anderson announced his endorsement for Jen McEwen earlier today. McEwen is challenging first-term incumbent Eric Simonson for the District 7 seat. She also received the support of the Minnesota DFL earlier this month. The two will face off during the primary election in August. And still to come on Live Local CBS 3, we bring you the latest on the coronavirus pandemic.
CBS 3 live cams are brought to you by Kohler Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. You're not just getting a car, you're getting Kohler.
Join our team at St. Anne's. St. Anne's Residence is calling to service nursing assistants, LPNs, personal caregivers, and food service workers. We offer excellent pay, bonus opportunities, and great people to work with. Apply online. Together, we are St. Anne's strong.
For 50 years, family-owned Crenson has proudly been serving the Twin Ports and surrounding communities. We make the vehicle buying process simple, straightforward, and stress-free. Drive away in a 2020 Honda CR-V today with 1.9% financing for 60 months or 2.9% financing for 72 months. We're open. Stop in any time, or if you prefer, call for a no-contact appointment for sales or service. Visit us online for our complete inventory listing. Crenson, 2 locations, 1 great team.
You can help make a difference for your loved ones and community by participating in health research. By taking part in the All of Us research program, you're contributing to health discoveries for today and the future. Almost everyone can participate. The more data we have, the better the research is. Share your health information with researchers from your home using our website or app, or call us for more information. Together, we can help make a difference in speeding up research and improving the health of our communities.
Duke is a man of few words and many songs.
Let freedom ring. Gone country.
Going down till the sun comes up.
It's 102.5.
Watch Jeopardy at 4:30, followed by CBS3 Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
The Glen Sheen murders are the most well-known murder in Duluth, but that has nothing on this story.
CBS3's Anthony Mack brought you the Digging Deeper exclusive of the Duluth man's determination to uncover the truth behind one of the city's darkest mysteries. Now, we've been honored with a Regional Merle Award for hard news reporting. Award-winning journalism you can trust from Live Local CBS3.
Dude! You gonna pick that up? Because there's no poop fairy to do that for you. See? Take these. They're not just poop bags. They're pride bags. Because you're doing the right thing for your neighbors and for the health of the whole watershed. Gotta fly. There's a Chihuahua cranking one out in Leicester right now. There is no poop fairy.
The 2020 Yamaha XTR editions at RJ Sport and Cycle.
Rebecca was a victim of human trafficking.
He said, I've spent a lot of money to get you here. You're going to need to burn that money down.
I ended up getting sold and traded between multiple traffickers.
New doctors.
Catch Eye on Parenting every Thursday at 6 with me, Leanne Valdez on CBS3.
The U.S. death toll from the coronavirus has topped 97,000 and is fast approaching 100,000, with all 50 states now partially reopened. At least 1.6 million Americans have been infected with the virus. Elise Preston reports from New York.
Demonstrators against social distancing restrictions rallied in North Carolina, some without masks. Just a day after crowds of people swarmed beaches, boardwalks, and pools over Memorial Day weekend.
It's scary to see the fact that no one's really doing the social distancing, the masks.
Nobody really want to think about the COVID-19 when they're out having a good time.
As the nation approaches 100,000 deaths from COVID-19, officials with the World Health Organization say there may be a second peak in the first wave of the outbreak.
We cannot make assumptions that just because the disease is on the way down now, that it's going to keep going down, and then we're going to get a number of months to get ready for a second wave.
In New Jersey, State Governor Phil Murphy paused to honor those who sacrificed their lives for the country, including those who died of the coronavirus.
This is a solemn day, a day to remember our hallowed and fallen dead, a day to remember those who gave to this nation their full measure.
New York State is continuing to ease restrictions. The New York City suburbs, including here in Westchester County, are allowing some retailers to offer curbside pickup this week. Select construction and manufacturing can resume as well.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, who delivered a Memorial Day briefing from the USS Intrepid, announced the state would provide death benefits for frontline workers.
We appreciate what you did, that you showed up when it was hard, that you worked when it was hard, you appeared for duty.
New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio laid a wreath at the Brooklyn War Memorial. Beaches in the city remain closed on the holiday, but there was some good news. In the last 24 hours, New York's COVID-19 death toll dropped below 100 for the first time since March. Elise Preston, CBS News, New York.
The National Hockey League says it's aiming to reopen its facilities in June. At least 345,000 people have died of the coronavirus worldwide. Coming up, today would have been the season opener for the Duluth Huskies, but due to COVID-19, it has been postponed. With no official start date, we hear about the struggles the team is having.
Watch Watch Anthony Matt weekdays at 6 and 10 p.m. on live local CBS3 Duluth.
DBS, your all things basement-y company. Does your home have uneven or sloping floors? How about cracked drywall, stair-stepping cracks, or bowed basement walls? You may have a problem with your foundation. Call the specialists at DBS. They thoroughly inspect your property and provide a permanent solution to your foundation problem. We offer a fully transferable warranty, unmatched in our area. Contact DBS, your all things basement-y company, for a free, no-obligation estimate. Call or visit us online. DBS, helping your family have a healthy, safe, and comfortable home.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. Learn more at wearebroadcasters.com/hope, furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
We all want to do our part to keep our communities safe.
Thank you for your efforts to stay home, but you shouldn't stay home no matter what.
If you have a medical emergency, call 911 immediately. Our emergency departments are open and ready to care for every type of illness or injury.
If you have a chronic condition, call your clinic and we can help manage your care. Our facilities are clean and safe.
Please, seek care when you need it.
Essentia Health and St. Luke's are open and ready to care for you.
As businesses reopen, it's important to support the shops, dealerships, and service providers who hire local workers and drive our economy.
I don't know anybody that works at Amazon, but I have friends and neighbors who work at local businesses.
You can help. Spend your money here. Shop local when you shop online. Mini deliver or have curbside pickup.
And they're keeping things safe for you.
Remember this when you buy and support local. Invest in the Northland.
And when we get back, are people going to have money? And I think people are going to be raring to do something.
It really just kind of came to a screeching halt.
Another industry feeling big impacts from the COVID-19 pandemic, Duluth's local arts community. From live theater to musicians to photographers, I'm taking a closer look at how their daily lives have changed and how these artists are working to recover.
Surviving the Intermission, May 29th at 10.
Better? Tomorrow would have marked opening day for the Duluth Huskies in the Northwoods League, but this ongoing coronavirus pandemic, the team is forced to bench with no official start date. CBS 3's Neil Viersba has more on the possibilities being discussed to save the season.
The Duluth Huskies were dealt a blow back in April when Mayor Emily Larson announced that Wade Stadium will be closed until at least July 1st, but the team hasn't lost hope on a new season.
With the cancellation or the postponement, if you will, of the 4th of July fireworks and cancellations of some of the other events going on in July, we're hoping that we're going to be able to start at some point.
In North Dakota, the Bismarck Larks will get to play as early as June 15th with a setup that has never been done before.
That'll be sort of like a little pod area, and they're going to have a couple of 2-3 teams there that will continue to play each other.
And the Huskies may follow suit with a few other teams.
We may have that same thing happen with Duluth and some of the other teams in Minnesota. We just don't know exactly when that would start.
A saved season will be crucial for the players as well as the league, which has made adjustments to the active roster, giving more opportunities.
Our rosters have been expanded from 30 to 35, which allows you to have 5 more players, 2 position players and 3 pitchers that you could have in town ready to go in case of injury or something along those lines.
As for the time being, the team is making the necessary steps to ensure baseball is played at the Wade this year.
We, the Huskies, have been working with our hospital purveyor, St. Luke's Hospital, and coming up with a plan that we hope to present to the city and to our host families to let them know how we're going to be testing not only asking the questions, but the infrared thermometer checks on a daily basis, and all the other testing that would need to happen.
But above all else, the team realizes the seriousness of the current circumstances.
As much as I love baseball and everybody else loves baseball, health and safety of our fans and of our host families and everyone involved, our players, coaches, everyone, is top notch, and that's what we are most concerned with.
The organization says that if the season is canceled entirely at Wade Stadium, season ticket holders will be able to have their tickets honored for the 2021 season. And we'll be right back with a look at our final weather.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health Skin Renewal Center, reminding you to apply sunscreen 15 minutes before heading out for fun in the sun.
Whether it's protecting your lawn or your pets, Fleet Farm has what you need. This week, save online and in stores on things like Frontline Plus flea and tick control. On sale starting at $34.99. Cashews, 1 pound bags are $5.99. Diamond Crystal Bright and Soft Pellets, 40-pound bags are $4.59. And Mix or Match annual flowers and vegetables, 48-count flats are $19.99. No matter the job, we've got you covered. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
You're ready to drive again, and not just to the neighborhood store. In a new Honda, you can enjoy the open road with powerful performance. And your money can go farther too, because Honda holds its value better than any other auto brand. Your Honda dealer is offering flexibility, like shopping online, so you can purchase with confidence. Get your new Honda today. KBB.com's 2020 Best Value Brand.
I'm Dr. Carolyn Phelps, licensed psychologist. In the wake of this pandemic, many of us are feeling over-challenged and overwhelmed. If you or someone you care about is struggling with anxiety, depression, or any other mental health problem, please know this: getting help matters. Mental health care is essential care, and it's still available. Simply contact a local mental health care provider yourself or ask someone you trust whom they'd recommend. Now more than ever, reach out for help.
As businesses reopen, it's important to support the shops, dealerships, and service providers who hire local workers and drive our economy.
I don't know anybody that works at Amazon, but I have friends and neighbors who work at local businesses.
And you can help. Spend your money here. Shop local when you shop online. Mini deliver or have curbside pickup.
And they're keeping things safe for you.
Remember this when you buy, and support local. Invest in the Northland.
And when we get back, are people going to have money? And I think people are going to be raring to do something.
It really just kind of came to a screeching halt.
Another industry feeling big impacts from the COVID-19 pandemic, Duluth's local arts community. From live theater to musicians to photographers, I'm taking a closer look at how their daily lives have changed and how these artists are working to recover.
Surviving the Intermission, May 29th at 10.
For the news that impacts you most, turn to live local CBS3.
Wake up with Austin and Jenna at 5 a.m.
Now, before we go, grab a glass. It's National Wine Day. There are 5 basic types of wine: red, white, rosé, sparkling, and dessert. I don't even know if I said that right. It's probably rose. I don't know much about wine. But when it comes to wine grapes, there are thousands of varieties. You can mark National Wine Day by hosting a socially distanced wine day this year, or virtual wine tasting party. And you can enjoy sangria, which has wine as its base, or even sign up for an online sommelier class. You know, I butchered that one.
You said rosé correct, by the way.
Okay. I'm from Napa,
I was going to say, you should know.
I should know this. I am from wine country, but I know nothing about wine. I'm not a wine guy.
And you don't even like wine.
I don't even like wine. And you don't either, right?
I don't either. I like some sparkling wine, maybe. Sangria I can handle, but I don't know. The red wines aren't my thing.
I'm just not a wine guy. I know Natalie and Jenna, though.
Yes,
they
the two of them
wine.
they have a wide variety of the kind they like, but the two of us, I'm good.
We should have had them read the kicker tonight, not me.
Yes.
All right, Caitlin, well, let's take a look at that weather.
Yeah, so we are tracking some showers showers, very light shower activity that's left in the region this evening. You can see kind of up in International Falls, just some light rain showers. All of that lightning has moved north, so we're looking at some good news overnight now. We're just looking at cloudy skies for much of the region. But with all of that moisture that we've kind of seen come in through this evening, the visibility has started to kind of go down quite a bit. So fog is lingering in Ashland, Hayward, Watersmeet, up in Orr, and as well over in Aiken. It's going to be a continued pattern through the next several hours into Tuesday morning, as Tuesday's kind of going to repeat what we saw today. So another cloudy day with hints of showers, a few thunderstorms by the evening, 70 degrees Tuesday, so still another mild and muggy day. It's kind of muggy now, honestly, here in our studio. And then the warm temps really going to climb on Wednesday. Might hit 80, and then a nice seasonable week ahead with all temperatures right above average.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. We really need this.
Yes.
We also need the rain, though.
We really need rain. I mean, we are 2 inches under where we should be. So, I mean, we might get a little bit tomorrow, hopefully, and then we'll be good.
All right. Thank you, Caitlin. And that's the news for now. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night.